to welcome you to our tour today. For those of you who don't know me very well, my name is Kelsey and I am originally from Chicago. And my husband and I moved to Valencia, Spain last February. We're loving it, it's beautiful, and I have been taking quite a few trips lately, so this is one of the beautiful places that I am so excited to bring you to. So let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to Frejus, France. This is a coastal town situated in the Provence-Alpes-Côte region of southeastern France, and it boasts a rich tapestry of history that dates back to ancient times. Founded by Julius Caesar in the year 49 BCE, Frejus served as a strategic Roman port and military outpost known as Forum Julii. The town played a pivotal role in the Romanization of this region, and the remnants of this era can still be explored today, which is what we will be doing, such as the Roman amphitheater, the aqueduct, the city walls, all of which are so beautiful and somewhat well preserved considering just how ancient they are. These archaeological treasures stand testament to Frejus' significance during the Roman Empire and provide visitors with a captivating glimpse into the past. Over the centuries, Frejus evolved into a medieval commune, witnessing periods of prosperity, decline, and conflicts. The town's medieval architecture, including the Cathedral of Saint-Léonce, reflects its historical transitions. During the Middle Ages, Frejus faced the challenges of invasions and piracy, but continued to be a vital center for trade and maritime activities. Today, Frejus seamlessly blends its ancient and medieval heritage with modern amenities, offering residents and visitors a unique experience that melds the charm of antiquity with the vibrancy of contemporary French culture. Now, a little bit of history specifically about the Middle Ages in France. Spanning from the 5th to the 15th century, the Middle Ages was a pivotal period in the history of France, shaping its culture, institutions, and identity. During this era, France experienced significant social, political, and economic transformations, leaving an indelible mark on the nation's character. One of the defining features of medieval France was the emergence and growth of feudalism. Society was structured around a hierarchical system where kings, nobles, and clergy held significant power. The feudal system governed relationships between lords and vassals, establishing a connection of alliances and obligations. In the realm of culture, the Middle Ages witnessed the flourishing of Gothic architecture, with iconic structures like Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris and Chartres Cathedral, showcasing the grandeur of medieval craftsmanship. Literature also thrived during this period, marked by the epic poems of troubadours and the renowned chivalric tales of knights and courtly love. The 100 Years' War from 1337 to 1453, a protracted conflict between England and France, played a crucial role in shaping the nation's identity. The war spurred military innovations, including the use of cannons, longbows, and plate armor. It also fostered a sense of national identity among the French, culminating in the iconic leadership of figures like Joan of Arc. While the Middle Ages were characterized by challenges such as plagues, famine, and social unrest, they also laid the groundwork for the Renaissance and the subsequent chapters of French history. The legacy of medieval France endures in its castles, cathedrals, and cultural traditions, providing a rich tapestry for understanding the nation's roots. Now, let me tell you some interesting things about French people. Kissing on cheeks. Greetings often include kissing on both cheeks, which can be a surprise for those unfamiliar with this custom. Bread etiquette. It's considered impolite to place bread upside down on a table. It's a cultural superstition. Based on the idea that placing bread upside down on a table in France is known as pain maudit, or cursed bread. This belief is that placing bread upside down brings bad luck, possibly because it's associated with the devil. This superstition is not universally followed, and many people do not take it seriously. However, it is a quirky aspect of French culture that some may observe, especially in relation to it also being the bread that was reserved for the city's executioner. Closed shops on Sundays. Many shops and businesses close on Sundays. This is a tradition aimed at promoting family time. Red traffic lights. In France, it's legal to proceed at a red traffic light if it's flashing, indicating the intersection is clear. Punctuality, flexibility. French social events often start a bit later than the stated time, and punctuality is somewhat flexible. Anti-McDonald's activism. France has a history of anti-McDonald's sentiments, with some citizens protesting against this fast food giant. La bise complexity. The tradition of cheek kissing, la bise, can be confusing due to the regional variations in the number of kisses and side starting. August vacations. Many businesses shut down in August, and it is common for people to take extended vacations during this month. After visiting France many times in the month of August, I can confirm that this is correct. Love for strikes. France has a reputation for frequent strikes, with various sectors participating in protest actions. Formality in addressing people. Formal titles like Monsieur and Madame are often used among acquaintances even, emphasizing politeness. Cheese variety. France boasts an extensive and diverse range of cheeses, with unique varieties specific to certain regions. Dinner time. French dinners tend to be a bit later, with some restaurants opening for dinner service at around 7 or 8 p.m. Secularism. France maintains a strict secular stance, evident in the ban on religious symbols in public institutions. High-speed trains, the TGV, train à grande vitesse, is one of the world's fastest trains, reflecting France's commitment to efficient transportation. Bread and wine priority. Both bread and wine hold significant cultural importance in French meals, often taking precedence. Formal language protection. France has laws protecting the French language, restricting the use of foreign words in advertising and official communication, as well as the amount of time that songs not in the French language can be played on the radio. Fashion faux pas. Wearing sportswear outside of athletic activities might be considered a fashion faux pas in some circles. Last but not least, the art of doing nothing. The French appreciation of the art of simply enjoying life is often seen in leisurely meals and relaxed social interactions. While we explore, let me tell you a little bit about the Roman history in France. The Roman presence in France, or Gaul as it was known in ancient times, unfolded through a series of military campaigns and strategic conquests. The conquest of the southern part of Gaul began in 121 BCE when the Roman general Gnaeus Domitius Aenobarbus established the province of Gallia Transalpina. Subsequent victories by Roman commanders such as Julius Caesar expanded Roman control further north, leading to the establishment of Gallia Narbonensis, a Roman province that included the region from the Alps to the Pyrenees. One significant aspect of Roman influence was their advanced engineering and infrastructure development. Romans constructed an extensive network of roads, with the Via Dolmitia being one of the earliest, connecting Italy to Hispania through Gaul. This not only facilitated military movements, but also promoted trade and cultural exchange. Roman cities, characterized by well-organized grids and monumental structures, emerged across this region. Nîmes, for example, boasts the well-preserved Maison Carrée, Temple and the iconic Pont du Gard aqueduct, showcasing Roman engineering brilliance. The Romanization of Gaul extended beyond the physical landscape. Latin, the language of the Romans, left an enduring impact on the linguistic landscape, influencing the development of local dialects. The Roman legacy in France is a complex tapestry of architectural marvels, linguistic evolution, and cultural assimilation, leaving behind a profound imprint on the history and identity of this region. While we explore this historic location, let me tell you a little bit about the history and importance of aqueducts. Aqueducts are masterpieces of engineering and ingenuity, and they have played a pivotal role throughout history, shaping civilizations and ensuring the reliable supply of water to communities. The ancient Romans were pioneers in aqueduct construction, with structures like the Aqua Appia in the year 312 BCE, marking the beginning of this era. These marvels of hydraulic engineering were designed to transport water from distant sources, often leveraging gravity to maintain this steady flow. In addition to providing essential water for daily life, aqueducts facilitated the growth of urban centers, sustained agriculture, and fueled industrial activities. Their historical importance is evident in iconic structures like the Pont du Gard in France and the Segovia Aqueduct in Spain. Both of these stand as enduring testaments to the craftsmanship of ancient civilizations, but these aren't the only aqueducts of importance. They all are. As conduits of life, aqueducts symbolize humanity's ability to harness natural resources for the benefit of society, leaving an indelible mark on the landscape and showing the triumphs of human innovation across the ages. With their intricate designs and structural innovations, aqueducts became integral components of urban planning and development. As urban centers expanded, so did the need for a reliable water supply, and aqueducts evolved to meet these growing demands. The Roman Empire, in particular, adopted a comprehensive approach to water management, constructing aqueducts that not only delivered water to cities, but also provided a means of sanitation through sophisticated sewer systems. The legacy of aqueducts extends beyond the realms of engineering and infrastructure, though. These monumental structures became symbolic of civic pride and architectural prowess. The grandeur of aqueducts was often enhanced by the incorporation of arches and impressive spans, showcasing the aesthetic sensibilities of the civilizations that erected them. Additionally, the strategic location of aqueducts crossing valleys and traversing diverse landscapes highlighted the mastery of both engineering and surveying. While many ancient aqueducts have withstood the test of time, some fell into disrepair or were dismantled over the centuries. Nevertheless, their historical significance remains palpable, serving as a testament to the human quest for innovation and the enduring impact of thoughtful water management and the development of societies. The echoes of aqueducts can still be heard in contemporary water infrastructure, reminding us of the profound influence these structures have had on shaping the course of human history. While we explore, let me tell you a little bit about the history and importance of wine in France. France is deeply rooted in the traditions, innovations, and a profound appreciation for the art of winemaking. The cultivation of grapes and winemaking in France dates back to ancient times, with evidence of vineyards established by the Greeks in around the year 600 BCE. The Romans played a crucial role in shaping French viticulture. They introduced new grape varieties and advanced winemaking techniques during their occupation of Gaul, or modern-day France. Monasteries in medieval France became centers of winemaking excellence. Monks meticulously studied and improved grape cultivation and winemaking methods, preserving and expanding knowledge. Bordeaux, in southwestern France, became a renowned wine region during the 12th century. The region's reputation for producing high-quality wine grew, setting the stage for Bordeaux's global acclaim. The Burgundy region emphasized the concept of terroir, where the unique combination of soil, climate, and grape variety influences the taste of the wine. The philosophy became integral to French winemaking. Champagne, the world-famous sparkling wine, originated in the Champagne region during the 17th century. The method of secondary fermentation in the bottle, known as méthode champenoise, was perfected by French winemakers. The French established the AOC, Appellation d'origine contrôlée, system in the early 20th century, a pioneering classification that regulates and designates the geographical origin and quality of wines. France has stringent laws governing winemaking, emphasizing the importance of specific grape varieties, winemaking processes, and the geographic indications to protect the integrity of regional wines. French wines, including Bordeaux, Burgundy, and Champagne, have had a profound impact on the global wine industry. French winemaking practices and grape varieties are emulated worldwide. Wine is deeply embedded in French culture and lifestyle. It plays a central role in culinary traditions, social gatherings, and celebrations, reflecting the French appreciation for craftsmanship and quality. The history of wine in France is a narrative of innovation, craftsmanship, and the artistry of blending tradition with modern techniques, solidifying France's standing as a premier wine-producing nation. While we are here, let me tell you a little bit about the French Riviera. Now, this is a tapestry of elegance and charm. Also known as the Côte d'Azur, the French Riviera is an enchanting stretch of coastline along the Mediterranean Sea, celebrated for its unparalleled beauty, sophistication, and cultural richness. Nestled between the azure waters and the rugged hills of the maritime Alps, the region has long been a playground for the affluent and a haven for artists, writers, and discerning travelers seeking an exquisite escape. The French Riviera comprises iconic destinations like Nice, Cannes, Saint-Tropez, and Monaco, each contributing to this region's glamorous allure. Boasting a sun-kissed Mediterranean climate, the French Riviera invites visitors to explore its charming coastal towns, picturesque harbors, and golden sandy beaches. The allure of this region extends beyond its natural beauty to encompass a rich cultural experience as well. Art museums, historic landmarks, and vibrant festivals dot the landscape, offering a harmonious blend of artistic expression and refined luxury. Whether strolling along the Promenade des Anglais in Nice, attending the world-famous Cannes Film Festival, or indulging in the opulence of Monaco's grand casinos, the French Riviera captivates with its unique blend of glamour, history, and timeless elegance. While we are looking at all of these beautiful things, let me tell you a little bit about the fashion industry in France. France has long been a global trendsetter in the world of fashion, boasting a rich history and an enduring influence on style. Paris is often referred to as the fashion capital of the world, home to iconic fashion houses, renowned designers, and prestigious fashion events. France is synonymous with haute couture, the highest form of fashion design and craftsmanship. Haute couture pieces are handmade, tailored to perfection, and often one of a kind. Paris hosts one of the, quote, Big Four fashion weeks globally, along with New York, Milan, and London. Paris Fashion Week showcases the latest collections from top designers. To know more about the Milan Fashion Week, check out my tours in the information below this video and find the tour for Milan. We talk all about Milan's Fashion Week and see some of the most ideal locations for the fashion shows. France is home to some of the world's most prestigious luxury fashion houses, including Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Dior, and Givenchy. The iconic little black dress, quote-unquote, originated from the designs of Coco Chanel in the 1920s. It became a timeless and essential wardrobe staple for women. The beret, a traditional French hat, and the breton stripes, popularized by Coco Chanel, are enduring symbols of French fashion. French fashion has produced iconic figures like Coco Chanel, Yves Saint Laurent, and Christian Dior, who have left an indelible mark on the industry. France is also home to prestigious fashion academies, such as the École de la Chambre Syndicale de la Couture Parisienne, training the next generation of designers. Can you imagine attending? How cool. French fashion is often associated with the concept of chic, characterized by effortless style, simplicity, and an air of sophistication. French street style is globally admired for its mix of classic elegance and contemporary trends. Parisians are known for their fashion-forward and individualistic approach to dressing. With its emphasis on craftsmanship, innovation, and timeless elegance, French fashion continues to play a central role in shaping the global fashion landscape. What's your favorite outfit? Let me know in the comments below. While we pass all these beautiful things, let me tell you a little bit about an integral part of French culture. Café culture, of course. Café culture in France is a cherished and integral part of daily life, reflecting the nation's appreciation for leisure, socializing, and culinary delights. Originating in the 17th century, cafes gained prominence during the Enlightenment, becoming hubs for intellectuals and artists. The café became a symbol of French culture, fostering discussions, artistic movements, and literary endeavors. Paris, in particular, is renowned for its atmospheric sidewalk cafes, where people savor espresso, indulge in pastries, and engage in lively conversations. The ambiance encourages a slower pace, allowing patrons to linger, observe, and enjoy the surroundings. The café culture extends beyond urban centers, however, permeating French towns and villages. It's a cultural institution that transcends generations. You'll find people there of all ages, providing a space for both solitary reflection and convivial gatherings. The emphasis on quality, appreciation for craftsmanship, and the ritual of taking a pause in a cafe contribute to the enduring allure of this quintessentially French experience. What to eat at a French cafe, you ask? Well, let me tell you. French cafes offer a delightful array of culinary sweets and yummies and everything photogenic and delicious that cater to various tastes. When dining at a French cafe, you could consider indulging in croissants or croissant, a quintessential French pastry, buttery and flaky, often enjoyed for breakfast or as a snack. A baguette with cheese. Savor a fresh baguette paired with a selection of exquisite French cheeses for a simple yet delightful treat. Café au lait, the classic French coffee, typically a combination of equal parts coffee and hot milk, enjoyed throughout the day. Quiche Lorraine, a savory pastry filled with a delectable mixture of eggs, cream, cheese, and bacon, perfect for a light lunch. Crepes, or crêpes. Whether savory or sweet, these thin pancakes can be filled with a variety of ingredients, such as Nutella, fresh fruits, or ham and cheese. Croque monsieur, a grilled ham and cheese sandwich elevated to elegance with a creamy bechamel sauce. Salade niçoise, a refreshing salad originating from Nice, typically featuring tuna, boiled eggs, olives, and vegetables. Tarte tatin, a caramelized upside-down apple tart, often served with a dollop of crème fraîche. Macarons, colorful and delicate almond meringue cookies sandwiched with flavorful fillings, provide a sweet ending to your meal. And last but not least, éclairs, a long, thin pastry filled with cream and topped with chocolate icing, offering a decadent dessert option. These culinary delights, enjoyed amidst the charming ambiance of a French cafe, contribute to the rich tapestry of French gastronomy and culture. While we are exploring all of these delicious things, let me tell you a little bit about crepes. Crepes, these thin, delicate pancakes originating from France, have a history as rich as their flavor. The tradition of making crepes dates back to the 13th century in Brittany, a region in northwest France. Legend has it that crepes were accidentally created by a housewife who spilled thin batter onto a hot griddle. What a delightful mistake. This fortunate mishap led to the birth of crepes, and their popularity rapidly spread throughout France and beyond. Initially, crepes were a humble street food enjoyed during religious festivals, but their versatility and deliciousness soon elevated them to a culinary delight embraced by people around the world. Crepes come in various forms, from savory to sweet, and are made with simple ingredients like flour, eggs, milk, and a pinch of salt. The art of making crepes involves spreading a thin batter in a circular motion on a hot griddle, resulting in a lacy, delicate texture. They are traditionally paired with an array of fillings such as Nutella, fruits, whipped cream, or savory options like ham and cheese. Today, creperies around the world offer a diverse range of crepe creations, showcasing the enduring appeal and adaptability of these delectable French treats. Whether enjoyed as a street food staple or an elegant dessert, crepes continue to be a beloved culinary treasure with a fascinating history and endless possibilities. How do you like your crepes? Let me know in the comments below this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, there is no better time to talk about the history and different types of delights of gelato. So let's dig right in here as we explore. Italian origin. Gelato, this delightful frozen dessert, originated in Italy. It is often considered the Italian version of ice cream. Lower fat content. Gelato typically has a lower fat content compared to the traditional ice cream. It's made with a higher proportion of milk to cream, resulting in a creamier texture. Served at a warmer temperature. Gelato is served at a slightly warmer temperature than ice cream, making it softer and more flavorful. This allows the taste buds to perceive the flavors more intensely when they are not so cold. Rich flavor varieties. Gelato comes in a wide array of flavors, ranging from classic chocolate and vanilla to exotic fruit blends, nutty varieties, even savory options like olive oil or basil. Quite delicious. Less air, more density. Gelato has less air churned into it during the freezing process compared to ice cream. This results in a denser and richer product. Fresh ingredients. Traditional gelato is made using fresh and high-quality ingredients. Fruit flavors often incorporate real fruit puree, and nuts are commonly ground into a paste for an authentic taste. Storage temperature. Gelato is stored at a slightly higher temperature than ice cream, which contributes to its soft and smooth consistency. Healthier option. Due to its lower fat content, gelato is often perceived as a somewhat healthier alternative to ice cream. However, moderation is key in this aspect. Texture. Gelato has a silkier and smoother texture than ice cream. It melts in the mouth more quickly, providing a luxurious eating experience. Cultural. Enjoying gelato is not about the dessert itself, it's about this cultural experience. In Italy, gelaterias or gelato shops are cherished establishments, and savoring gelato is a social activity. But gelato has become a worldwide product. You can find it all over, from the US and Canada to many different countries in Europe, even to Thailand. What's your favorite gelato flavor? Let me know in the comments below this video. Whether you're a gelato aficionado or a newcomer, exploring the diverse world of gelato flavors can be a delightful journey for your taste buds. Because we are seeing so many beautiful religious buildings, let me tell you a little bit about the history and background of religion in France and the importance it's played on society today. Historically, France has been predominantly Catholic, with the Catholic Church playing a significant role in shaping its culture and traditions. Secularism, or laïcité, is a deeply ingrained principle in French society. It emphasizes the separation of religion from state affairs and public institutions. In contemporary France, religious diversity has grown, with notable Muslim, Jewish, Protestant, and Buddhist communities coexisting alongside the Catholic majority. The French Constitution guarantees freedom of religion, allowing individuals to practice any faith or none at all. This aligns with the principles of the French Revolution. France is renowned for its stunning cathedrals and churches, many of which we are seeing here today, such as the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris and the Chartres Cathedral, showcasing centuries of religious architectural brilliance. While Catholic holidays like Christmas and Easter are widely celebrated, France recognizes public holidays associated with different religions as well, promoting inclusivity. Religious symbols such as the Islamic headscarf have sparked debates about religious expression in public spaces, reflecting tensions between secularism and personal freedom. Festivals like Hanukkah, Ramadan, and Diwali are observed by their respective communities, adding a rich tapestry of cultural celebrations to the French calendar. Despite its historical religious roots, France has seen a decline in regular religious practice, along with a growing number of people identifying as non-religious or secular. Efforts to foster interfaith dialogue and understanding have emerged, though, aiming to create harmony among religious diverse communities and promote social cohesion. Now, a little bit of history for you. Religion in France has this rich and complex history that has evolved over centuries. In medieval times, the Catholic Church held immense influence, playing a central role in shaping both spiritual and political life. Cathedrals like Notre Dame de Paris, Chartres Cathedral, and Mont Saint-Michel stand as architectural marvels and symbols of the Church's power. The Hundred Years' War from 1337 to 1453 and the Protestant Reformation in the 16th century introduced challenges to Catholic dominance, fostering religious tensions. The French Revolution from 1789 to 1799 marked a transformative period for religion in France. The revolutionaries sought to establish a secular state, leading to the de-Christianization campaign, the establishment of the cult of reason, and the rise of secularism. The Napoleonic era brought relative religious stability with the Concordat of 1801, recognizing Catholicism as the major religion but allowing freedom of worship. Subsequent years witnessed waves of secularism, challenging traditional religious norms. Today, France embraces religious diversity. While Catholicism remains prominent, the landscape includes growing Muslim, Jewish, Protestant, and other communities. The principle of laïcité, emphasizing the separation of religion from the state, underscores France's commitment to secular values. Because we are seeing so much French in the country of France, let me tell you a little bit about the history. The history of the French language is a captivating journey that begins with its roots in what else but Latin. Following the Roman Empire's conquest of Gaul in the 1st century BCE, Latin evolved into Vulgar Latin, laying the foundation for the Romance languages. Over the centuries, Old French emerged in the 9th to the 14th centuries, influenced by Germanic and Celtic languages. The Norman conquest of England in 1066 introduced Old French words into English. During the Middle French period, the 14th to the 17th centuries, French became the language of European aristocracy and diplomacy. The Renaissance marked a literary flourishing, with many iconic works. The 17th century Académie Française was established to regulate and standardize the language. French's prominence in diplomacy persisted, becoming the language of treaties. The 18th century Enlightenment further enriched French literature and philosophy. French underwent simplifications during the Revolution, and the 20th century saw global Francophony growth. Today, the French language stands as a testament to its historical evolution and enduring cultural influence. Now, I have some fun facts for you about the French language. So, French is the official language of France, and its influence extends globally as one of the 6 official languages of the United Nations. French belongs to the Romance language group, derived from Latin, as we talked about. It shares roots with Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, and Romanian. If you speak any of these languages, let me know in the comments below. I've always wondered if people who speak Italian and Spanish are able to understand each other. The French alphabet consists of 26 letters, similar to the English alphabet, with accents like a little flip up on an E or a flip down on an E, a little hat over an E, or a C with a little tail. French has historically been the language of diplomacy and international relations. It was widely used in treaties and diplomatic correspondence. The Académie Française, established in 1635, is responsible for preserving and regulating the French language, and it publishes the official French dictionary. With over 300 million speakers worldwide, French is spoken on every continent. The International Organization of la Francophonie promotes the use of French globally. French literature has a rich history with influential figures like Victor Hugo, Gustave Flaubert, and Albert Camus. French is renowned for its poetic expression. Many legal terms used internationally, especially in areas of diplomacy and law, are in French. Examples include, but are not limited to, cul-de-sac and voir dire. French is commonly taught as a second language worldwide. Alliance Française, a global organization, promotes French language and culture. French is known for its colorful idioms and expressions, adding flair to everyday communication. Some examples include c'est la vie and déjà vu. What's your favorite idiom or French expression? Let me know in the comments below. The French language, with its elegance and cultural significance, continues to be a global linguistic force. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the geography of France. Situated in Western Europe, France boasts a diverse and captivating geography that encompasses a variety of landscapes. This country is known for its picturesque countryside, including rolling vineyards in regions like Bordeaux and Burgundy, and expansive fields of lavender in Provence. If you're interested in seeing more of the lavender, check out my tour on Buy Me a Coffee of the lavender fields in Provence. The French Alps, home to iconic peaks like Mont Blanc, offer breathtaking mountain scenery and opportunities for winter sports. The coastal regions showcase the beauty of the Mediterranean in the south, with its azure waters and charming villages, contrasting with the rugged and dramatic cliffs of the Atlantic coastline in the west. The central part of France is characterized by fertile plains and historic river valleys, including the renowned Loire Valley. Additionally, the French Riviera along the Mediterranean is celebrated for its glamorous beaches and resorts. France's diverse geography not only contributes to its aesthetic appeal, but also influences its distinct regional cultures and culinary traditions. Culinary traditions, my favorite! While we explore some of these beautiful things, let me tell you a little bit about the history of art and literature in France. France has a rich and influential cultural history, particularly in the realms of art and literature. France played a pivotal role in medieval illuminated manuscripts, showcasing intricate illustrations and calligraphy. The Gothic art of illumination reached its zenith in French monastic communities. During the Renaissance, French artists such as Leonardo da Vinci and François Clouet produced masterpieces, contributing to the broader European artistic movement. In the 17th and 18th centuries, French art embraced the Baroque and Rococo styles. Versailles, with its opulent decorations and paintings, exemplifies this period's artistic achievements. The late 19th century witnessed the birth of Impressionism in France. Artists like Claude Monet, Pierre-Auguste Renoir, and Edgar Degas broke with tradition, capturing light and atmosphere in their works. The symbolist movement, prevalent in France during the late 19th and 20th centuries, sought to convey emotions and ideas through symbolic imagery. Gustave Moreau and Odilon Redon were prominent figures. The Art Nouveau movement, characterized by organic forms and intricate designs, flourished in France during the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Hector Guimard's architectural works exemplify this style. The early 20th century saw the emergence of Cubism, spearheaded by artists like Pablo Picasso and Georges Braque. This avant-garde movement revolutionized artistic perspectives. French literature played a significant role in the development of existentialist philosophy. Jean-Paul Sartre and Albert Camus, both literary figures and philosophers, explored existential themes. The new French wave in cinema is also of importance. In the 1950s and 1960s, France gave rise to the influential French New Wave cinema movement. Filmmakers like François Truffaut and Jean-Luc Godard reshaped cinematic storytelling. France boasts numerous Nobel laureates in literature, including Albert Camus, André Gide, and Jean-Paul Sartre, highlighting the nation's enduring literary impact. From medieval manuscripts to groundbreaking movements like Impressionism and existentialist literature, France has become a cultural epicenter, continually shaping and influencing the global landscape of art and literature. Now that we're seeing all of these beautiful buildings, let me tell you a little bit about the history and importance of architecture in France. France boasts a rich tapestry of architectural marvels that reflects its extensive history and cultural diversity. The country is renowned for its iconic landmarks, such as the Eiffel Tower, a symbol of Paris and a masterpiece of iron construction built for the 1889 Exposition Universelle. Another jewel in France's architectural crown is the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, a masterpiece of French Gothic architecture that has stood since the 12th century. But beyond Paris, France showcases a wide range of architectural styles and periods. The Palace of Versailles, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, epitomizes the grandeur of Baroque architecture with its opulent design and expansive gardens. The medieval beauty of Mont Saint-Michel, a rocky island commune in Normandy, offers a glimpse into France's historical fortifications and religious architecture. Additionally, France is home to charming villages with well-preserved half-timbered houses, medieval castles, and Romanesque churches. The architectural diversity, from the classical elegance of the Louvre Museum to the contemporary Pompidou Center, makes France a captivating destination for those enchanted by the artistry and history embedded in its architectural treasures, many of which you can see as we explore this beautiful location. Now, because we are in this location, let me tell you a little bit about amphitheaters. These iconic structures that are designed for public spectacles, they originated in ancient Rome and Greece, and they reflect the cultural and social fabric of these civilizations. The Colosseum, an iconic Roman amphitheater completed in the year 80, stands as a testament to the grandeur and engineering prowess of the time. These venues were multi-purpose spaces, hosting gladiatorial contests, animal hunts, mock sea battles, and theatrical performances, providing entertainment for a diverse audience. Beyond mere entertainment, amphitheaters played a crucial role in fostering a sense of community and shared identity, allowing citizens from various backgrounds to come together and partake in communal experiences. The architectural ingenuity of amphitheaters extended beyond their utilitarian functions, though. The elliptical or circular design of these structures allowed for optimal visibility and acoustics, assuring that spectators could witness these events and hear performances clearly from any seat. As an opera singer, I can tell you acoustics are very important. The sheer scale and meticulous planning of amphitheaters demonstrated the significance of public gatherings and cultural celebrations in ancient societies. While the Colosseum remains probably the most iconic symbol of amphitheaters, numerous other examples, such as the Theatre of Epidaurus in Greece, showcase the enduring influence of these structures on the cultural landscape. Today, modern amphitheaters draw inspiration from their ancient counterparts, providing spaces for performances, concerts, and communal gatherings that continue the legacy of shared cultural experiences. Amphitheaters served as multifunctional spaces that accommodated a variety of events and performance, catering to the diverse interests of the ancient populace. Gladiatorial combat, a central component of Roman amphitheater spectacles, showcased skilled warriors engaging in intense battles for the entertainment of the masses. The roar of the crowd and the spectacle of these combats contributed to the amphitheater's reputation as venues for grand and often brutal displays. These events were not merely violent spectacles, but also symbolized themes of power, social order, and the valorization of martial virtues in the ancient world. Beyond combat, though, amphitheaters hosted elaborate theatrical productions and performances. Theaters in ancient Greece, such as the Theater of Dionysus in Athens, featured plays by renowned playwrights like Sophocles. These dramatic presentations served as a platform for exploring philosophical, moral, and social issues while captivating audiences with compelling narratives. Amphitheaters were integral to the cultural and civic life of ancient societies, offering a communal space for both entertainment and shared experiences that reinforced societal values and ideals. I hope you brought a snack, because now I have some interesting facts for you about olives. Olive oil production dates back to ancient civilizations such as the Greeks and the Romans. They used stone mills to crush olives and press the oil. Olive trees are known for their longevity. Some olive trees are believed to be thousands of years old, with one of the oldest olive trees being the olive tree of Vouve in Crete, estimated to be over 2,000 years old. In ancient times, olives were often crushed using large stone or wooden presses. Today, modern equipment, such as the hydraulic presses and centrifuges, are often used for extraction. Olive oil comes in various grades, including extra virgin, virgin, and refined. Extra virgin olive oil is the highest quality and is cold pressed without heat or chemicals. It tastes the best, and it's the best for you. The timing of olive oil harvest is crucial. Olives are typically harvested in the late fall to early winter when they are at their ripest. Traditionally, olives were hand-picked from trees, but today, modern farmers use mechanical shakers to harvest olives more efficiently. Olive oil is produced in many countries, with Spain, Italy, and Greece being some of the largest producers. Each region has its own unique olive varieties and flavors. Visiting Frejus unveiled a captivating journey through centuries of history where Roman legacies intertwined with medieval charm against the backdrop of the stunning French Riviera. As we wandered through its ancient streets, baked on its sun-kissed beaches, and explored its cultural treasures, Frejus invited us to savor the essence of its past and present. Whether admiring the architectural wonders, enjoying the Mediterranean breezes, or relishing the vibrant local life, Frejus offered an enchanting finale to an exploration filled with historical marvels and timeless allure. Thank you so much for joining me in this gorgeous location, and for a more in-depth look at France and Frejus and the French Riviera, check out my tours on Buy Me a Coffee, where we take walking tours in real time of over 100 different cities around the world, like Rome, Paris, Bangkok, Beijing, San Francisco, you name it, we explore there. Thank you so much for coming to Frejus with me, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Happy travels! Thank you all so much for coming. Thank you for your donations, for your tips, for your PayPals. And as always, thank you for being a part of my traveling family. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye, everyone. Don't forget to follow and like this video for more with me, Explore with Kelsey.